The first day of competition comprises 8 stages in a beautiful, sunny, and warm afternoon. In the opening stage, Ares and Jose Antonio Pintor on a Hyundai i20 N Rallye2 set the fastest time, only 0.4 seconds ahead of their closest rivals. With 3 best stage times in the first test and 4th fastest in stage 4, the Hyundai Motorsport España crew leads the TER Series standings after the opening loop of stages. Their teammate Pepe Lopez, co-driven by López Rozada, is very close. Joint fastest in special stage 2, and with a second best stage time in the 4th test. He is only 0.3 seconds behind the lead at the midday service, but must beware of another rival following him. Behind the wheel of the new Fabia RS Rallye2, Jose Antonio Suarez with Alberto Iglesias is well in the fight at the top. The Skoda driver is fastest in the 4th stage, ending the opening loop in 3rd, only 5.4 seconds from the lead. In 4th place, 2013 event winner Ryan Pernilla and Alba Sanchez struggle to follow the pace of the leaders. The crew of the 3rd Hyundai Motor España car manages to build a safety gap ahead of another Hyundai, in which Jose Luis Pelaez is co-driven by Alberto Chamorro.
300, derecha 6 tarde para izquierda 4 corta.
With an impressive performance, Sergi Perez and Lorena Romero are the TER junior leaders with their Puget 208 Rally 4. Driving a Renault Clio Rally 5, Juan Carlos Fernandez, co-driven by Esther De La Torre, is untouchable amongst the TER two-wheel drive crew. In the overall classification of Rallye Sierra Morena, Jan Soland, co-driven by Rodrigo San Juan, is in the lead with the new Skoda Fabia RS Rallye2, ahead of Ares and Pepe Lopez. Ares leads the TER standings after the opening loop of stages.
Arriba, ahí van. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Vámonos. Straight izquierda 9.
The crews return to the stages for the second pass. Ares is once again fastest, improving the time of the first loop by 2.4 seconds. His lead is now of 1.5 seconds over his opponent Lopez. In a battle over seconds, Lopez reacts by winning stages 6 and 7. In the 7th test, he makes a huge time improvement from the morning, beating his closest rival by over 5 seconds and climbing in the provisional lead ahead of his teammate Ares. The closest fight continues on the day's final stage. Ares is fastest, but Lopez retains an overnight lead of 4.2 seconds. Continuing to learn his new car, Suarez sets a string of 3rd fastest stage times and is a solid podium contender.
Para izquierda 2. Para derecha 5, abre, yendo. Derecha 6 larga.
Just outside the podium, the battle continues between 2 Hyundai i20s. Pelaez moves into 4th after the rally's longest test, special stage 7. In this test, Pernilla picks up a puncture, losing over 3 minutes, but manages to hold on to 5th place at the end of the opening leg.
Quedar 20, frenando izquierda 5.
Esta es
6, quedar 20, frenando izquierda 5, abrir poco izquierda 5, sale.
Getting to grips with his Skoda Fabia R5, Pablo Diaz tackles his first event with new co-driver, Maria Esther Gutierrez. The crew is 7th overall after the first day of action. Returning to the TER Series and to Spain after some years, German Stefan Gottig and Natalie Solbach-Schmidt have a troublesome opening day. 2 punctures and an off on the 3rd stage, costing them 17 minutes, drop them out of the provisional top 10.
por izquierda en recto.
An electrical issue sidelines the Hyundai of Pedro Perez and Alejandro Leza Duarte at the regroup after stage 3. While the sister car of Francisco Lopez, co-driven by Borja Odriozola, retires before the day's second loop of stages. In the TER Junior category, Perez continues to dominate with a Puget 208 Rallye 4. 8 fastest stage times and as many stages hand him an overnight advantage of over 5 minutes on his sister car of Santiago Garcia and Nestor Casal, who try to keep in touch in the shorter stages but lose time in the longer tests. With a Renault Clio Rallye 5, Alberto Perez, co-driven by Andrea Fidalgo, holds onto the final step of the podium, while the Puget 208 Rallye 4 of Mario Borbola and Diego Cruz is forced to stop on the day's opening stage. Another impressive performance takes place in the TER two-wheel drive category. Juan Carlos Fernandez takes 8 straight stage wins. His advantage after the opening leg is over 2 minutes on the Opel Adam R2 of Oscar Gil, co-driven by Carlos Chamorro.
Izquierda 5 sale, izquierda 8 ras, 130, derecha 4 larga ras, la derecha 4 larga ras, para izquierda 3 redonda larga.
Safe in third place, Jose Javier Perez and Alberto Espino have fun in the Renault Clio Rallye 5. In the overall classification of Rallye Sierra Morena, Jan Solan continues to lead. Ivan Ares and Pepe Lopez complete the provisional podium. Pepe Lopez leads the rally after the opening day. A lovely sunny morning and 6 more stages in the Sierra Morena are the perfect ingredients for the second day of the event. Ares is wide awake and fastest on the opening test. He takes 1.2 seconds from the leader and is now only 3 seconds in the overall standings behind his teammate Lopez, in a wonderful battle between the Hyundai Motor España crews. The team's third driver, Surayan Pernilla, goes off the road on the same test and is forced to retire. The driver's attention now turns to stage 10, the first pass on the Villavicosa test, chosen as the Tour European Rally Power Stage. Lopez is fastest with his Hyundai, bags 3 precious power stage points, and stretches his lead to just under 10 seconds. Suarez's Fabia secures 2 points by setting the second best time, ahead of Ares, only third fastest, and taking the final point with another I-20N. The power stage bonus points in the TER Junior go to Sergi Perez, Santiago Garcia, and Mario Borbolla. In TER two-wheel drive, Juan Carlos Fernandez takes 3 points ahead of Oscar Gil with 2.
Larga se abra 5.70 más. Derecha 6 menos pronto in 70.
Pedro Perez, rejoining the rally after yesterday's issues, is 4th fastest with a Hyundai i20, ahead of Pelaez with a new Spec N version of the car. Lopez takes another stage win in the final test of the opening loop, only 0.6 seconds faster than Ares, who is still and well in the fight. Pepe Lopez and Borja Rozada lead the rally after 11 special stages. The last loop of 3 stages. With the lovely backdrop of Sierra Morena, there is still a lot to fight for on the technical Andalusia roads. Anything can still happen. In the overall classification of Rallye Sierra Morena, Jan Solan has 13.9 seconds in hand over the first of the TER contenders, Lopez. The TER junior category is dominated by Sergi Perez and Lorena Romero's Puget 208 Rally 4, fastest in their category in all the stages, and with an impressive 9th place in the final overall standings. Santiago Garcia and Nestor Casal take silver in another Puget, ahead of the Renault Clio Rally 5 of Alberto Perez, co-driven by Andrea Fidalgo. Fourth place for Mario Borbolia and Diego Cruz with another Puget. A similar domination takes place in the TER two-wheel drive category. Juan Carlos Fernandez, co-driven by Esther De La Torre on a Renault Clio Rally 5, is untouchable, winning every stage and finishes ahead of Oscar Gil and Carlos Chamorro's Opel Adam R2. After an electrical issue stopped them on the opening day, Pedro Perez and Alejandro Leza Duarte returned to action on Sunday with a string of top 5 stage times. German Stefan Gottig and Natalie Solbach-Schmidt make the most of the Spanish stages, overcome some issues on the first day, and reach the finish in the TER top 10.
Cuenta frenando tarde izquierda 2, ahí al final 2. Sale derecha 6.
The newly formed crew of Pablo Diaz and Maria Esther Gutierrez increased the feeling and pace with their Skoda Fabia R5. They are 6th at the finish, losing 5th place to Sergio Perez, only because of an issue in the penultimate stage.
Abre a 7, para izquierda 5, larga tira.
Joder, chico.
200, no te compliques nada.
No.
Frenar, patina muchísimo, derecha 2, larga.
In the top 5 from the beginning, Jose Luis Pelaez, co-driven by Alberto Chamorro, climbed into 4th after Pernia's puncture on stage 7, holding the position to the finish. Getting to know their new Fabia RS Rally 2, Jose Antonio Suarez and Alberto Iglesias were in the fight for the win from the beginning. A great weekend and a podium make for a perfect start to the season.
Se cierra poco, no rail, 50, izquierda 5 más, para derecha 8 y 30, y por fuera izquierda 8 doble, fondo 200.
Leading in the first part of the race and with a total of 7 fastest stage times, Iban Aresh with Jose Antonio Pintor took their Hyundai i20N Rally 2 to the 2nd place in the TER on the finished podium in Cordoba. With a fantastic race, 7 stage wins out of 14, in a great fight over seconds from the start, Pepe Lopez and López Rozada win the second round of the 2023 TER Tour European Rally, the 40th Rallye Sierra Morena.
Nada, muy contentos de...
Very happy about this rally. We did not know where we would be. It took us some time to get to know the car. We still have some work to do. We are happy to be here, very tired after a long rally, but honestly, very happy.
Un rally precioso, la verdad.
First position, two-wheel drive, Juan Carlos Fernández de La Torre.
So much happy about this rally. All was perfect in all the stages. The co-driver was did a good job, the team as well, and very, very happy.
La serie tiene campeón, sí señor, Junior, Sergi Pérez, Lorena Romero. Enhorabuena.
Well, finally we are here. We won the Tour European Rally, so we are happy for us. Also, a big battle here in the National Championship. We have to still working hard on the car to be competitive to the other opponents, mostly with the Skodas, new Skoda. So let's see how the things will go since now and keep pushing.
El podium de la Third Series, segunda cita, Rallye Sierra Morena.
Pepe Lopez, Ivan Ares, and Jose Suarez is the TER podium in Andalusia. Pepe Lopez and López Rozada are the new leaders of the 2023 TER Tour European Rally.